Hello and welcome back to our channel. This weekend we are staying at Whitemead Caravan Park, which is in Wool in Dorset. We're also going up to Corfe Castle, which is about a 10-minute drive from here. Plus we've got an interview lined up with the owners of the park, so hopefully they'll give us a bit of an insight what it's like to own it, and hopefully some funny stories as well. If you haven't already subscribed, can we please ask you to? You just press that little button. It is free, it doesn't charge, and all of the people that have subscribed so far, I'd just like to say thank you so much. It has been overwhelming. As you know, we've only just started and it's been amazing. Anyhow, right, let's go and get on with the weekend. Okay, I'm going to give you a pitch tour of our pitch. Now we're staying in pitch number 108, so follow me around and I will show you our pitch. As you can see, we're set up behind me, but I'll show you what it's like. Right, so I'll just swing around and you'll be able to see. This is one of a couple of fields they've got here. I think actually 3. But we'll show you around the rest of the site and do a site tour. So this is pitch 108. This is our pitch. We haven't brought the awning this time, just the sun canopy, because we're just here for the weekend. But if I just swing you around a little bit, you'll be able to see we have got some cracking views. This is a lovely pitch here. We're quite lucky. Now we didn't pick our pitch here, we were just allocated, but apparently you can pick it. So if you want to stay here, pitch 107 or 108 does seem to be the ones to have. But let's get back to the tour of our pitch. As you can see, now we're in a little bit of a slope here, so we've used the lock and level system that we've got. We've only used that a couple of times. Does seem to do the job. It takes a few minutes to sort out though, but it does the trick. Now I'll walk round. So we've got Starlink set up, just in case we want to watch TV or make phone calls, because the signal here is not very good. And there's Norbert. Norbert's all there. And this is the rest of the pitch. Now we're quite lucky because the pitch is quite big. Now we've got our car right in front there. Now that's all our area. All up the front there. All the way there. So this is our first night at Whitemead Caravan Park, and what we've decided to do is go to the local Chinese, which is just literally a few minutes walk from Caravan Park, which is just there, up over these steps and bridge, and just along the road, that's where it is. Really nice view of train tracks. But it's a nice sunset. And that's my daughter, and there's Rachel. So we've made it about 3-4 minutes up the road, and we're going to get a Chinese takeaway from Hong Kong Garden. Same old ribs, but I can bend. Good morning everybody. It's now the next day. As you can see, we're cooking up some bacon, having some bacon sandwiches. It's a lovely day, blue skies again, and today we're off to Corfe Castle. So we'll take you along with us and we'll show you all about Corfe and Corfe Castle itself. I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time.
guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we could.
Right, we've got to Corfe Castle. It's taken about 10-12 minutes to get here from Whitemead Caravan Park, so it's not far. And as you can see behind me, that is Corfe Castle there. So we're going to go and explore Corfe itself, go up and see Corfe Castle, and we've managed to park just behind us. We're part of the National Trust, and they've got a car park which is just at the bottom here. And there's about 5 minutes walk around up to the entrance of Corfe Castle. Right, follow us and let's see what happens. And just in front of us is Corfe Castle. I've just climbed up this really steep hill to get here. God, I'm really out of breath. But what a view. I don't know if you can see that in the distance. It's actually Poole Harbour, and there's Brownsea Island, which is very famous for bathing, power and scouting. But that's Corfe Castle. Just some more views of Corfe Castle and the hill we just climbed and came back down. Oh, it's a nice day again, but I'm a bit warm now going up there and back. Right, let's go and explore Corfe. So if you are stuck for somewhere to park in Corfe, Sandy Hill Lane, which is just in front of us there, has got a bit of a secret car park at the end. It's free, the same as what the National Trust is if you're members. And I've been here in Corfe before when it's really busy and there's always spaces. They've even got a little picnic table as well if you want a picnic, which we've used before. But we're just coming up to Corfe here, some little cottages, and then a swing around there. That's Corfe Castle just up there. Oh, there's a little stream.
Take some good advice.
So you've got the Greyhound pub, which is just here. That's where my wife's standing. And just on the other side, you've got the Banks Arms. And I'm pretty sure there's another pub just up the road there as well. Now there's a bakery just up here on the right, and that's where all the queues are, because that's quite a nice bakery. We bought a few things from there before. Corfe Castle Village Bakery, which is just behind this van. Here we go. And across the road there is a sweet shop which my wife loves. We're going to go in there in a minute. And there's a National Trust shop. Now, just down there on the right, there's a model village that you can go to, and on the left there's a museum. There's Corfe Castle tea rooms just here, and on the right is the entrance to Corfe Castle, which is just here. So here's some information about Corfe Castle. Now I know my wife's got some facts about Corfe Castle which she will tell you all a bit later. So I won't stand here reading all of these out, because that'll take a bit of time. I'll give you a quick whiz along and then you can see a little bit. You can always pause if you want to read them. And just over this bridge must be the actual proper entrance, shall we say, to Corfe Castle.
Leaving Corfe village and entering into the castle's ruins, the explorers could feel the history steeped in the grounds that now surrounded them. A strange figure lurks in the doorway of the ruins. The explorers avoid making eye contact, in fear that this may be a tourist seeking help with directions. The explorers continued meandering throughout the castle ruins. A sense of unease was in the air. Odd noises and unexplained movements began to unsettle them. Something felt different, as if ghosts of the past were watching their every step.
Here's a view from the top. It still goes up a lot taller. What's in here? She's chasing me! She's chasing me! Help! Help! Come back here, you little bastard!
Suddenly, the explorers found themselves under attack. The bearded thugs were attempting to capture the castle. An eagerly anticipated visit to the local pub would now have to wait. Damn it!
They're gonna get us! They're gonna get us! So you can see Corfe Castle behind me here. We're gonna have a nice little walk along the wall. Oh, not again! They're coming! Hurry up, run! They're coming! Oh! Hang on! Hang on, it's just a flesh wound! It's just a flesh wound!
We've been captured.
This is all your fault!
No, it's not.
I told you!
Get us out of here. They're all just rascals and we have to get them. We was only a flesh wound.
I could have put this hospital here.
Let us out! Let us out!
What came of the explorers? Did they make it out alive? Was it just a flesh wound? Is a stop at the pub still on the cards? What do the thugs use on their beards to make them so shiny?
Tell you some bits and there. We're going to tell you some bits and bobs and facts about Corfe Castle. So it started to be built in 1066, and then they went on a tea break and they just never returned. That's why it's like it is.
You talk rubbish. You
That's
really
right,
do.
That's true, isn't it?
No.
Go on then.
So they did start building Corfe Castle in 1066 after the Norman conquest, and actually a lot of people don't realise, and even some of the local people here, it's seen lots of battles that have happened, murders, miracles, and it's actually been homes to kings, knights and even a princess. So in March...
I saw a battle today.
Did you? I've heard about that.
Yep. They got a couple of scallywags.
Oh.
Yes, but they caught them. They caught them and put them in stocks. On, carry on.
Okay, so in March 978, the teenage King Edward was residing here, and his half-brother Ethelred, who was part of the Saxon stronghold.
I can see that you've memorised all these and not reading off the
I
sheet.
definitely am not reading off my fact sheet.
No, I didn't think so.
No.
Carry on then.
During his visit here, he was actually murdered. So he was one of the first royals to be murdered here. And there's even a rumour that actually it was his stepmom that killed him. So almost like a classic Disney twist, really. So Edward's actually buried locally as well. So you can actually go and see his grave. So in 1572, Sir Christopher Hatton became the first private owner of Corfe Castle. And then in the 1640s, during the Civil War, the Banks family became the first private owners, and they were supported by King Charles I and the Cavaliers against Oliver Cromwell and the Roundheads. And Lady Mary Banks actually led the defence of Corfe Castle during this time through 2 sieges, whilst her husband was staying away with the king. 6 centuries later, however, you'll notice the castle behind us is in ruins, and that is because an Act of Parliament was passed at Wareham.
They didn't go on a tea break.
No, I told you that was a load of rubbish.
Oh, okay.
So an Act of Parliament was passed at Wareham to destroy Corfe Castle, and Captain Hughes of Lulworth was given the job of demolishing it, and they did that by digging massive holes packed with gunpowder and brought the massive 21-metre towers crashing down, and that's what we see is the ruins today.
Oh, thank you very much. More facts from Rachel.
I'm off on a tea break.
So this is the Corfe Castle tea rooms, which we're just going to go in and have a drink and possibly a bit of cake. So follow us in. It's really quaint in here. It's lovely, really old, as you'll see. And they've got outside seating here, just through the back. So if it's a nice day like today, you can sit out here, just like that. So over here is some cakes and chocolate chip cookies. And I'm having one of them, Victoria sponge cake. There's also a Corfe Castle Town Hall and Museum. It's quite small, but it's free. It gives you a little bit of history about Corfe Castle and Corfe. I won't go in because there's a few people in there, but there you go. And just across the road here, there's another pub. I think there's about 4 or 5 pubs in Corfe. And like I mentioned earlier, just over there is a model village, and there's a cafe in there too. And there's some more cottages. These cottages are beautiful. The whole town is just full of just nothing but cottages. With lots and lots of little shops, just like this one. Sell really quirky items. I don't know where that goes. Oh, it's the lounge to the pub, I think. At the National Trust Welcome Centre, just on the right hand side here, there's some little benches and some really nice picnic tables at the back here. Like if it is a hot day, you could be under some shade, eating your picnic. Right, just here is a map of Corfe Castle itself and how to walk up there, and then just a little bit more information there.